Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Louisville products. I know those folks are excited for them, as are the folks from Texas Tech and Oregon. Here's Tyler Shough.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing a 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defense coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, then you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Completed over the middle. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. First and 10. Here's Shough. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shough looking to pass here. Here's a screen to Benson. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shough finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
To throw again here, it's Shough. Dumped off to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. They'll send one of the tight ends in motion right.
It's a gain of 10.
Benson on first and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He was
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Gain of 18. That's another Cardinals.
Running from the pistol with Benson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
8. 3rd down, here's Shuck. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. Ball in the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. First play is going to be again to Genty. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Cardinals' 44-yard line.
Here's Mahomes now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So he sends this one out of bounds, and that's going to put the upcoming drive at the 35-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shuck working from the gun. The right side, and McBride has it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And they just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-3 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Chiefs and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And the NFL rushing title within his grasp as we enter the penultimate week. He sits atop the league in yards. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Giving this to Jeanty. Makes a man miss. He's off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Cut out left. And solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Man downfield. He's got it. Titsworthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. You got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Chiefs 14. Cardinals 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Has it downfield working the left. Now he's past the 25. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
And the Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal, Arizona.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
It's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making a one-score game in the first half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Chiefs and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And off to Jeanty. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. And it's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He gets 6 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now Mahomes will hang on to it. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
As this at the, he lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage yardage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
On first down, Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Finds the in route complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Out head the Cardinals now on offense. They find themselves trailing 20-13 after that score. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Passes the 35, and he gets it forward all the way to the 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Shuck. 1st and 10. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
27-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. He's got him. That's McBride. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Benson does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Gets it again. Here's a design run. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights, and the Cardinals bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Chiefs and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Looking to throw Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete. Oh, the football's loose. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Chuck now from the gun. McBride hauls it in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looks like a design run here from Mahomes. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. The Ravens always tough on defense, and this play no different here. They only had 1 takeaway on the afternoon, but it was an important one. The Ravens get back to
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chiefs and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Complete out to the right. And this one doesn't go far.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and run. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 20. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38.
A gain of 15 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Catch made. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Here's Mahomes. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Aubrey puts it through, and that will tie things up in the 3rd.
This 3rd field goal of the game is a big one. They're all tied up now in the 2nd half, and rather than playing from behind, Kate, this will be interesting. They can now focus on getting a stop and taking control of the flow of this game.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. He's keeping it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. It's Benson on the give. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 46. They're running the option, short side. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there, and they catch it behind the line. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Hits him on the out route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Design bootleg here. Able to get it to Benson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Well, they had the look certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
Let's give him some credit. He's done his best to three them to death in this game, Kate. And he's continuing that effort here in the second half, as his fourth field goal of the game gives them a slim lead.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Straight ahead with Genty. Shoots away from one. Arrives at the 40. And he's all the way down at the 32-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one falls incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Incomplete. Ivan Pace on the coverage.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Completed to his running back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a third-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there is a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
26.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cardinals and Tyler Shough just about ready for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Putting the tight end in motion. Shough now on first down. Finds Benson on the check down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
They give on second to Benson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Throwing, shot. Here's a screen to Benson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Shough working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
6 yards. And it's third down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's incomplete. Had the connection. action, but some stone hands got in the way there. The Cardinals out for the punt. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Chiefs and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They give up the guts. It's Jeanty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Brings him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Cardinals and Tyler Shough just about ready for their next drive. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm. You don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Shough now from the gun. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good.
Off the play action. Shough. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Another Cardinals first down. A gain of 37 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10. Here's Shough. Finds Benson out of the backfield. Escapes a defender. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's another Cardinals.
To throw again here. It's Shough. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Shotgun snap to Shough. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shough on 3rd down. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Intended for Marvin.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Intercepted in the end zone. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. And a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. his second scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Chiefs 37, Cardinals 26.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cardinals offense making its way out. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First call here coming from the shotgun. They've got a man in motion. Off to Benson to start the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Shuck. Benson has it knocked free. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Recovered by the offense.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's caught by Harrison. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Cardinals first.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. Trey Benson, the touchdown. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Counter give to Genty. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
He'll throw it. Body on the line for his team. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So 1st down from the 41. Play action, Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run it with Genty. Oh no, the ball is loose! And this one's recovered by the Cardinals!
Well, that was such a...
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs holding on to a field goal lead. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
He's back to throw. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Chiefs 44.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency has got to be a sky high right now.
And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Shop working from the gun. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Shot to throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Receiver in motion, going left. Looking to throw it. McBride snags another one. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
A gain of 16 yards.
And now he gets it stopped with a spike. 14 seconds remaining. Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's 2nd and 10. Chuck now from the gun. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. A win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL